17 car sitting there in third place. So watch that battle tonight. Got a lot going on there. Jim Olson, the 24 car, taking that challenge. Will he be able to do it? All right, they're picking them up. Here they come. They come. Green flag, and we're racing.
And it's going to be that 86 machine of Steve Vaughn taking that wide side outside, trying to get up ahead of David Thomason, who's kind of slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, he's a rookie in this division, so still trying to get used to the cars. Jake Van Oske, one of the toughest drivers to pass here at the Rock, is looking to pass the inside of David Thomason.
They go side by side in turns 3 and 4. Vaughn still out front. Thomason second. Van Oske third. The rookie Beldowski and John Reynolds Jr., your top 5.
Very fast group of cars right there in the middle. Coming around, it's going to be Van Oske side by side with Thomason as Steve Vaughn is leading them around. Steve Vaughn trying to grab some ground here away from the field in that 86 car.
And that number 2 machine of Michael Bilderback working the outside, working the low side. He's kind of worked up a few spots as he's right next to Max Kaler in that 17 machine.
Van Oske and Thomason side by side. Driver X waiting for something to happen. Beldowski and Driver X side by side as Van Oske has maybe an edge over Thomason.
Jim Olson in that 24. He's currently in that 9th spot.
Oh! That was close, Eric, as Dave Thomason hung on to it as Driver X was able to get by him. That was a good save by David Thomason.
Yeah, nice little door-to-door connection there between those two.
Bilderback goes around Thomason. Here comes the 81 of DJ Smith to work on Thomason. Jim Olson looking to make the inside move. It's like the gap opened up. Here they go. So it's Vaughn, Van Oske, Reynolds, Kaler, and Bilderback, top 5.
Dennis Smith on a slow close as the 103 of David Thomason is dropped a little bit further back.
Van Oske going to go for the lead here. Van Oske would love to get a feature win here tonight at the Rockford Speedway, as well as Steve Vaughn.
None of these 2 leaders have a feature win, but the 3 behind them have a lot of feature wins in the 17, the X, and the 2 machine.
I believe the 3 behind them are the only ones that have won the features this year, correct, Eric?
As far as the features, you are 100% correct.
Jim Olson taking that Gerber collision challenge, and he's having some trouble trying to get around Fearless Frank in the 61 car.
Yeah, he's slowly working his way up there. Plenty more laps to go.
And it's Vaughn and Van Oske, followed by Reynolds. Here comes Max Kaler.
And watch out for the number 2 of Michael Bilderback. Those 3, top 3 in the points, all so close together.
And now DJ Smith wants to get into the mix in that 81 car, currently sitting 4th place in points.
Yeah, I didn't like what happened to him in that heat. Got to bring a little more heat in the feature.
Jake Van Oske currently sitting 5th place in the points, and he's leading by a quarter of a car as Steve Vaughn a little bit high on the outside this time. Driver X trying to make his move to help. Here comes Driver X. They're coming around Vaughn. Here comes Michael Bilderback to challenge Vaughn.
And then Max Kaler and Dennis Smith Jr. all right there.
So it's Van Oske, Driver X, and Bilderback.
Side by side they go in turns 1 and 2.
Here comes DJ. Now young Max Kaler with a caution out. We've got to spin out Mike Byer, the 2003 Madison International Speedway champion in the late model division, spinning out over there in turn 4 in that 75. As Jake Van Oske, very, very tough competitor to try to get around. The lights on the car corner pace car are out. And they are going to pick up speed. It's drama time. As they are officially in the raw steel collision restart zone. Here we go. Green flag and we're racing.
And it's going to be Jake Van Oske staying out front. Michael Bilderback in that 2 machine right on him as close as he can be. John Reynolds Jr. now sliding into that 3rd spot as he's in the top row behind. Saying him is the 17 of Max Kaler.
Bilderback with a lot of horsepower to be able to outwheel there John Reynolds on that restart. Wasn't sure what was going to happen there, but right now it's Bilderback in 2nd, and you've got a battle for 5th place between DJ Smith and Steve Vaughn.
And watch out for that 24, Jim Olson. He's worked his way up to that 7th spot.
As young Michael Bilderback went to make a move on Van Oske, tucked it back in there.
Yeah, Steve Vaughn in that 86 having all kinds of problems. Olsen going around him, but it's Vanoski out front. Bilderback in second. Reynolds right on his bumper in third, and Max Kaler right there as well for your top four. Dennis Smith Jr. in that fifth spot, and Jim Olsen has now worked himself into that sixth spot. Vanoski still out front.
Oh, hang on to it, Vanoski. Hang on to it, Jake. Michael Bilderback's going by you. Vanoski still holding his line there, currently in second.
As that got completely tight. Michael Bilderback, Vanoski, Reynolds, Kaler, your top four. Dennis Smith now in a little bit of a battle with the 24, Jim Olsen.
Jim Olsen wanting to win that extra $1,300 as he's in the top six now.
Yeah, a little more incentive when $1,300 goes on the line, but you got to watch out for the number two of Michael Bilderback. He likes to get out front and pull away. Him and John Reynolds Jr. have split in the last four races, each one of them winning a pair.
Max Kaler challenging Driver X now for third place. Kaler and Driver X. Oh no! This is bad. Oh! Max Kaler was not clear of Driver X, and he cut him off. And that looks like to be the story of that one there.
Yeah, he got spun around. He hit that corner. He got flipped upright. It's not what you want to see out of the Belvedere North linebacker. So we'll get the Stanley Steamer late models underway. Max Kaler out of the car, so he's okay. Roughly right around lap 22, 21, 22 is.
Love late models. Just love watching these cars going around as an announcer and a very big fan of each and every driver. The amount of time that they put into these cars in all drivers in all the divisions. Anyways, we are now in the restart, raw steel restart zone. Here we go. Green flag and we're racing.
And it'll be the number two machine of Michael Bilderback that's riding out front. Vanoski's going to try and hold off the 24, Jim Olsen. And right underneath him, the 81 of Dennis Smith is going to try and work into that second spot if he can. Michael Bilderback out and running. Vanoski in a second spot, but with a big-time battle between Dennis Smith Jr. and the 24 of Jim Olsen. Number 75 of Mike Byer rounding off your top five. But it's Michael Bilderback who's slowly pulling away from the rest. Can Vanoski catch him? Can Dennis Smith hold off that 24? Can Jim Olsen find his way into the Gerber Collision and Challenge money that he's in for? Mike Byer having a little bit of problems in that fifth spot. He's losing a little bit of speed running it high. And it's that 103 of David Thomason working around Steve Vaughn. But it's continuing to be the number two machine of Michael Bilderback, who's running away and out front. Bilderback, the winner last week, trying to double it down. 84 of Vanoski in second. Dennis Smith Jr. in a battle with Jim Olsen for that third spot. Will Jim have enough time to get up there for that Gerber Collision and Challenge glass? I don't know, but there goes Vanoski as he works his way to the inside. Bilderback, Smith and Olsen, your top three. Byer and Thomason rounding off your top four. Vanoski's going to work his way back onto the track, but we'll get a caution just before. Along with Mike Lloyd, Vanoski, and Dennis Smith Jr. to round it off. Car corner, pace car will duck in. The raw steel restart zone is in effect. And here comes the late model. And it's Michael Bilderback continuing on his lead as we go green. Jim Olsen in that second spot. Can he get to that Gerber Collision and Challenge? Can he win $1,300? Only if he can catch the number two of Michael Bilderback. David Thomason in that 103 in the third spot. Frank Baldowski, two rookies in that third and fourth spot. Vanoski rounding off your top five. Dennis Smith Jr. right behind him. One to go. Bilderback out front. Olsen on his trail. Gerber Collision. Can he get there? He's not going to have enough. It's going to be Bilderback in first, Olson second, Thomason in third, Veldowski in fourth, Vinoski in fifth, and Dennis Smith Jr. rounding off your top six. Mike Lloyd seventh, Steve Vaughn eighth, and Mike Byer ninth. It's his second win in consecutive weeks. 7 feature wins, 3 dash wins, 3 top qualifyings. He's a 2-time champion, Crazy Times Pub and Grub, Jim Olson Collision Colin medals. He's out of South Beloit, Illinois.
Ladies and gentlemen, this way, there we go. How about that race, ladies and gentlemen? Let's hear it from Michael Bilderback. Michael, you got to come over here. Look, I even wore my hat. There we go. I got my hat on for you tonight. One heck of a race. The cautions, the timing. You had the Gerber Collision Challenger right behind you. I know that he had to have been very excited about it, but with the caution there at the end with Vanoski, there's a lot going on around you. What do you think?
Yeah, I saw Jim there behind us. I knew he was going to be hungry for that one, and we weren't that good after caution, so I was hoping that they weren't as good and we could get that last 3 laps finish. So it was a close one.
Michael, you got any sponsors and crew you want to thank?
Yeah, big thanks to the crew. I made them do a lot of work today. We were pretty good, obviously, in qualifying, and after that oil went on the track, we struggled. So big thanks to Colin, Crazy Times, Fabino Law Office, Pete's Automotive, Jim Olson Collision, KMK Media, Jay's Truck Service, Paper Recovery, all the builder backers, everybody that helps us out. There's so many people on here, and thanks to all you fans for coming out, and hope to see you next week.
Outstanding, Michael. Thank you. Once again, Michael Bill.